we live? Looking for that green light? Looking for that green light? Are we live? Are we live? We are live. Start with a song. first. Come on and hold me tight, but all you wanna do is fuss, cuss, argue, and fight. See, y'all ain't right. All I wanna do is hold you tight, but all you wanna do is fuss, cuss, argue, and fight. I can't do nothing for you, but check this out. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow, and welcome to my brother Derrick show. You other YouTubers, y'all straight greasy. Your whack beef videos sound cheesy. Please, somebody release me. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow, and welcome to the brother Derrick show. I ain't stressing, I'm here to teach a lesson. I ain't stressing, I'm here to teach a lesson. I ain't stressing, I'm here to teach a lesson. Keeping you other YouTubers out there guessing. So take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the brother Derrick show. You other YouTubers, y'all straight greasy. Your whack beef videos sound cheesy. Please, somebody call easy. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow. And welcome to the brother Derrick show. Oh, this time, don't turn on the light. Don't turn on the light. Bring my beat back. Oh, don't turn on the light. Don't turn off the light. But take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the brother Derrick show. You other YouTubers, y'all straight greasy. Your whack beef videos sound cheesy. Please, somebody release me. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow. And welcome to the brother Derrick show. You other YouTubers, y'all straight greasy. The whack beef videos sound cheesy. Please, somebody release me. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. Oh, yeah. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the Minister, Brother Derrick show. Alrighty. Welcome to the show, everyone. Welcome to the show. Let's go ahead and get started. Our topic for today is, why do people, when they see somebody in need, why do they pass the buck? That's a very good question. Why is it that when people see someone in need, see someone needs help, see someone is hurt, why do they not do anything? Why do they just stand idly by? It's something that goes on every day. And I'm asking the question, why is it that people who could help someone, why do they stand idly by and do nothing? think it's a very good question. Why is it that when somebody can help someone, they stand by and do nothing? I call it passing the buck. If you see someone get assaulted and you see it, and the police come knock on your door and ask you what happened, and you could tell them, but you don't. But then you're the first one to say the police ain't doing nothing. Why is it then when we can help, we won't help? But if it's a situation where we're not needed, we can't help but get involved. Why is that? I call it passing the buck. If you see somebody in trouble and you could help them, why wouldn't you? I like to think it's called passing the buck. Because either you don't want to get involved, you don't care, or you say to yourself, well, somebody else is going to get involved and help. So you just pass it off. If you see someone get shot, the police come knock on your door like they do with the little notepad and they ask some questions. You saw what happened, but instead, you tell them the neighbor across the street saw it. And you send the police over there. You're passing the buck. There is no excuse for it. There's an opportunity to do something. You hear something going on, you hear gunshots. Do you call the police? No, you assume. I heard the gunshots. Somebody else heard the gunshots. They'll call the police. I'm going to go ahead and turn my TV up louder so I can't hear nothing. That's called passing the buck. You see a robbery going down, and you see the person that got robbed got knocked in the back of the head and they land in the street bleeding. Do you call for an ambulance or do you keep moving? If you keep moving, you're passing the buck. There's a reason why you witnessed it, so that you could help. But instead of helping, you're going to assume somebody else will help that person. That's what I call passing the buck. When you see somebody in trouble, you can help them and you don't. And then when somebody asks you why you didn't help, oh, I thought somebody else was going to help them. So let's look at this article. Won't they help? Let's get it. Why bystanders are reluctant to report a violent crime or aid a victim, and how can they be taught to step up and help? Well, let's get it. Oh, cool. Bethesda. We call it Bethesda. That's where the Richie Riches is. Bethesda in the state of Maryland is the kind of safe upscale Washington, D.C. suburb that well-educated, high-earning professionals retreat to when it's time to raise a family. Some 80% of the city's adult residents have college degrees. Bethesda's posh Bradley Manor Longwood neighborhood was recently ranked the second richest in the country. And yet, on March 11, 2011, a young woman was brutally murdered by a fellow employee at a local Lululemon store where yoga pants retail for about $100 each. Two employees of the Apple store next door heard the murder as it occurred, debated, and ultimately decided not to call the police. If the attack had occurred in a poor, crowded, crime-ridden Rio de Janeiro, the outcome may have been different. In one series of experiments, researchers found bystanders in a Brazilian city to be extraordinarily helpful, stepping in to offer a hand to a blind person and aiding a stranger who dropped a pen nearly 100% of the time. This apparent paradox reflects a nuanced understanding of bystander apathy, the term coined by U.S. psychologists John Darley and Bibb Latané in the 1960s to describe the puzzling and often horrifying inaction of witnesses to intervene with violent crimes or other tragedies. The phenomenon first received widespread attention in 1964 when the New York bar manager Kitty Genovese was sexually assaulted and murdered outside her apartment building in the borough of Queens. Media coverage focused on the alleged inaction of her neighbors. The New York Times defining story opened with the chilling assertion that for more than half an hour, 38 respectable law-abiding citizens in Queens watched the killer stalk and stab a woman in 3 separate attacks. Over the years, that media account has been largely debunked, but the incident serves to establish a narrative that persists today. Society has changed irreparably for the worse, and the days of neighbor helping neighbor are a nicety of the past. True or not, the Genovese story became a cultural meme for callousness and a man's inhumanity to man, a trend said to signify our modern age. It also launched a new field of study. Fascinated by the Genovese case, the psychologists Darley, then of New York University, and Latané, then of Columbia, ran a series of telling experiments in the late 1960s. The most famous took place in a room inside in which smoke would be piped in. Research participants were taken inside where they might be left alone with 2 other participants or with 2 researchers masquerading as participants, oblivious to the incoming smoke. The majority of participants, 75%, who were alone in the room, reported the smoke. By contrast, only 10% of those in the room with 2 seemingly unobservant researchers reported it. So if they were alone by themselves, they reported it. But if they was in the room with somebody else, they didn't. Darley and Latané attribute this to 2 factors. One was the diffusion of responsibility effect, where the presence of others leads individuals to assume that someone else will help or already had. I said that. The other factor was the power of social norms in which people observe others' reactions to evaluate the severity of a situation. The findings played out with chilling consistency through the years. In 1987, a college freshman at the University of New Hampshire was gang raped by 3 fellow students. One of the perpetrators bragged to a passerby in the hallway as the rape was occurring, yet no one, including the floor's resident advisor, intervened or called the authorities. In 2009, up to 20 people watched a 15-year-old being gang raped outside a high school dance in Richmond, California. Nor is this problem only in Western countries. On October 13, 2011, in Foshan, in the Guangdong province of China, a 2-year-old wandered away from her family's hardware store into a nearby alley and was hit by a passing van. While Wang Yu lay injured in the street, 18 people passed without assisting her, without stopping to help her. She was eventually hit by a second vehicle, which also did not stop. Almost 10 minutes after the incident, a passing trash collector finally moved the little girl out of the street and called for help. A week later, the little girl died in the hospital. The incident sparked a great deal of hand-wringing about the decline of morality and community in China, along with a debate about the changes wrought by the country's rapid urbanization and increasing emphasis on individual wealth over the communist ideal of universal equality. The events were so horrific, in fact, that the work of Darley and Latane couldn't really account for the phenomenon in full. Why, in the face of such devastating violence, were otherwise good people looking the other way? One issue worth exploring was a long-standing idea perpetuated by the Genovese story that big cities breed apathy, even callousness. The theory turns out to be flawed. City size played a role, but not the most important one. Robert Levine, a social psychologist at California State University, Fresno, has evaluated helping behaviors in cities all over the world. In each city, Levine and his team have run a series of experiments in which bystanders have the opportunity to help or not help a stranger. In one experiment, for example, researchers feigned a leg injury and dropped a large pile of magazines in view of a passing pedestrian, visibly struggling to bend over and pick them up. In another, researchers feigned blindness at a street crossing, held out their cane and awaited assistance. Still other experiments were simpler. Researchers dropped pens or stamped addressed envelopes and tracked whether a bystander tried to return the pen or mailed the envelope. Results challenged the long-standing assumption that big anonymous cities are destined to be full of unhelpful people. In his 1994 paper on helping behaviors in 36 cities in the U.S. for the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, some smaller places such as Paterson in New Jersey and Shreveport in Louisiana ranked low on Levine's helping index. Meanwhile, the most helpful city internationally of the 23 he and colleagues studied for their 2001 paper for the Journal of Cross-Cultural Psychology was Rio de Janeiro, population some 6.5 million today. There were some big cities that were helpful and small cities that weren't helpful, says Levine, and that would indicate that there's something in this culture. There's this magic, mysterious part of the culture that breeds helpfulness, the opposite of what I was taught growing up in New York, which was not to help. That you're not a bad person if you don't help. One explanation of the magical, mysterious part of the culture that Levine talks about could lie in how strongly a society values conformity over individualism. More individualist cultures such as the U.S. and much of Europe value individual achievement and identity over group identity. Members are expected to look out for themselves, and challenging social norms is often admired. Collectivist societies such as China, on the other hand, tend to value conformity and loyalty to the family or group over individual achievements or desires. While members of a collective societies are often expected to look out for fellow group members at all costs, they are also strongly discouraged from challenging social norms. Collectivist cultures more closely resemble our nostalgic memories of small-town living, where neighbors watch each other's children and pitched in on each other's farms, and presumably called the police if their neighbors were brutally being stabbed to death. Brazil, for example, home for the most helpful city in Levine's research, has a strongly collectivist culture. But it's more complicated than that. Collectivist cultures also place a premium on conformity. So while individuals in collectivist cultures might be more likely to step in and help a member of their group, and their helpfulness might not extend beyond their group, particularly if intervention violates a strong social norm such as loyalty or obedience to superiors. A 2012 paper in the journal Social Development compared behaviors in two different countries, individualistic Italy and collectivist Singapore. While bullying was more common in Italy than in Singapore, Italians, especially girls, were more likely to defend the victims and engage in active intervention. In other words, the rugged individualists were more likely to buck prevailing social norms and help somebody in need. So how does this all help to explain the new bystanders? Those who do nothing to stop online bullying or brutal college rapes. On 11 August 2012, a 16-year-old girl was sexually assaulted in Steubenville, a small town in Ohio, by two local football players over the course of many hours and in several different locations. Throughout the evening, one perpetrator sent text messages describing the crime, along with nude pictures of the victim to friends. Onlookers at the scene took videos and shared them too, all of which means that numerous partygoers and others were aware of the incident and failed to report it or assist the victim. The events of that night baffled most U.S. public, but when viewed in a different framework, the inaction of recent bystanders to sexual assault and bullying makes sense. Fraternities and military and sport teams such as Steubenville's hometown football team are the many collectives within the largely individual society of the U.S. And many collectives, just like more traditional collective societies, are apt to value conformity and punish or ostracize those who defy the group's social norms. Alan Berkowitz, a California psychologist and expert in rape prevention, told me that would-be bystanders can't help but weigh up the consequences of defying social norms. When you're in the moment, all the barriers come into play. You're afraid of embarrassing someone else. You're afraid of being retaliated against. You think that other people are unbothered. When you're in a powerful peer group, like a group of young men, the most important thing that young men are taught is to fit in with other young men. Social norms themselves aren't necessarily good or bad, but in some collectivist cultures, social norms may pressure members to look the other way, especially when it comes to sexual assault. Steubenville in Ohio is in New York City, where the Kitty Genevieve's narrative applied that city size and anonymity caused callousness on a massive scale. The Steubenville tragedy demonstrates how flawed that assumption is. Even knowing every single witness or partygoer won't save a rape victim if all those witnesses are bound by strong social norms that discourage intervention. And the advent of social media has only magnified the bystander effect. So social media has only magnified the bystander effect, creating more bystanders and offering those same bystanders a protective cloak of invisibility, sometimes anonymity. On the night of the Steubenville assault, someone posted a photo on Instagram of the victim, unconscious, being carried by her wrists and ankles by the perpetrator. One of the perpetrators and various witnesses sent numerous text messages to friends, along with the photo of the victim, unconscious and nude, together with the details of the night's events. Yet another witness reportedly took a cell phone video of the unconscious girl being sexually assaulted, although he claims to have deleted it the next day. And there was a particularly horrifying YouTube video of someone describing a sexual assault and mocking the victim as dead. We're seeing social and other electronic media being used in the moment and in the cover-up as well. I was told by Jackson Katz, the co-founder of Mentors and Violence Prevention, one of the first U.S. bystander intervention training programs. The Steubenville perpetrators, for example, rely heavily on text messages in their effort to cover up the assault. Trent made one of the perpetrators send a message to one friend saying, "Just say she came to your house and passed out." In other messages, Mays tried to convince the victim not to press charges, writing, "This is the most pointless thing. I'm going to get in trouble for something I should be getting thanked for taking care of you." This type of cyberbullying, in which bullying either occurs exclusively online or accompanies in-person attacks, has also increased and has in a few instances resulted in tragic suicide. Throughout 2009, Phoebe Prince, a student at South Hadley High School in Massachusetts, was bullied both in person and online. Fellow students allegedly threw things at her, knocked books out of her hand, harassed her in hallways and the school library, and called her an Irish slut and whore on Twitter, Craigslist, and Facebook. On January 14, 2010, After a particularly difficult day of bullying, Prince went home and hung himself. The internet has dramatically increased the number of potential bystanders to bullying and sexual assault, which only serves to exacerbate the diffusion of responsibility. The more bystanders, the less likely any one person will take action. Instead of a few witnesses in a school hallway or at a drunken party, anyone with a cell phone or Facebook can now receive pictures of a sexual assault in progress or witness cyberbullying on a Facebook page. It's hard to ignore the fact that people just seem to be meaner online. The clinical psychologist John Suller of Rider University in New Jersey attributes the often excessively harsh or aggressive behavior of people online to something he calls the online exhibition effect. The crux of the theory is simple. It's easy to be nasty when you can't see the person's face whom you're being nasty. People don't have to worry about how they look or sound when they type a message, writes Suller in the 2000 paper for the Journal of Psychology and Behavior. They don't have to worry about how others look or sound in response to what they say. So how can you avoid being the kind of passive bystander who watches an inebriated young woman led upstairs at a party, or a little girl injured on a busy road? In recent years, researchers have finally begun to tap years of studies to answer that question of how to reverse the bystander effect and spur onlookers into action. Bystander intervention training has become the next frontier in bullying and violence prevention, and a major focus on funding from U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention in recent years. The programs are relatively new, focused on the 5 barriers to intervention that Darley and Latine outlined back in 1970. The bystander must know the situation, recognize that it requires an intervention, feel personally responsible for intervening, choose a method of intervention, and complete the intervention. Given the important role of culture, many programs focus on changing social norms by creating a different kind of peer pressure. So bystanders do the right thing. How does one go out and change a norm? Asked Devine, who researched on helping behavior within cities led him to work with the Heroic Imagination Project, a San Francisco-based effort to combat the negative effects of conformity and obedience. We try to use the same forces that drive us to conform, and now we try to flip those forces and create new conformity pressure. All right, this is long. I know I should have checked it. This is long. Anyway, basically, it said what I said. People pass the buck. They have an opportunity to help, but they choose not to. Whether they don't be bothered, whether they're afraid of retaliation, but most often they assume somebody else will come and help, or somebody has already helped, and they keep on going. This is something that we need to change, because when we allow these things to happen, whether we know it or not, we enable criminals to keep hurting innocent people. When we see something and we do nothing about it, we condone it. I've been telling y'all that for the longest time. Don't listen to what a person says. Watch what they do. You know, in religion, they say faith will not work. But when it comes to dealing with each other, it's I hear you, but I'm watching what you're doing. Because we're not allowed to judge people individually, but we can judge the behavior. And if you see something wrong and you can help, don't. You're no better than the person committing the crime. If you turn your head and keep walking, you are condoning the attack. You see somebody laying out in the street, dying, you keep walking, you don't even call for an ambulance. Because you assume somebody else is going to do it. You're going to have to answer to that crime. Because it is a crime. You're going to answer to your Heavenly Father. But there was a reason why you were there. There is a reason why you saw it. There is a reason why you happened upon it. You happened upon it because you could help. And you chose not to. Hey, how you doing, Toss, baby? I just got an email. Thank you, Toss, baby. Thanks for the donation. I appreciate it. So it was Friday, but I guess it's Saturday now. But I made some animations and I downloaded some music. So let's check it out. Related to the weekend. Friday no more. I love this. This is so pretty.
You and me like stardust. No one like us, babe. We'd be glorious. And you can try hating or shaming.
That's a good job. They look good.
Nothing like us, babe. We'd be glorious. So bang on the door, step to the floor, stir it up now, right till the morning comes. We're gonna bang that drum, dropping the beat, all that we need. Turn it up now, right till the morning comes. We're gonna bang that drum. Just love to play. We cannot fail. We just love to play. Just love to play. We cannot fail. Just love to play. We cannot I'm feeling way too low to start this night, but I wanna get to your back. Last night you tried to make me angry, but this time I get you mad. Oh, don't need apologies enough for this. I'm burning for you. Can't get enough of the weekend. I wanna see tonight like I can't let go. Can't get enough of the weekend. Don't wanna ever get lost to the sun. Oh no, we can't get enough of the weekend. We wanna see tonight like we can't let go. Can't get enough of the weekend. Don't wanna ever get lost to the sun. Oh no. Sometimes I wonder how I managed to get so lost in your eyes. It's like you're made of something pure that I'm not. But I'm so glad you are with me. Oh, don't need apologies enough for this. I'm burning for you. Can't get enough of the weekend. I wanna see tonight like I can't let go. Can't get enough of the weekend. Don't wanna ever get lost to the sun. Oh no. You shine brighter, brighter than
That animation is so beautiful.
your shine's lighter, lighter than the sunlight. Lighter than the sunlight. You're lighter than the
I
sunlight.
should have recorded that. I like that animation.
Lighter than the sun. You're lighter than the sunlight. Can't get enough of the weekend. I wanna see tonight like I can't let go. Can't get enough of the weekend. Don't wanna ever get lost to the sun. Oh
Alrighty, y'all, let's get to part 2. I actually had set this up for a show I did a couple days ago, but we spent so much topic. I had downloaded two different looks at it, and we never got past the first one. So I figured, let's jump in. Let me drop this animation and pull it up. Have you ever wondered how you can make the world a better place? Or have you ever stressed over not being able to make enough of a difference and that you should be doing more? Here is a reminder that you matter, and it's the small things that count. Once upon a time, I wanted to change the world. I was so eager to make a difference, to help others, to make people happy. I just felt like I wasn't doing enough. Constantly feeling inadequate and comparing myself to all the amazing change makers I was surrounded by, and they were and still are incredible. I exhausted myself in comparisons and feelings of inadequacy and FOMO. Truth is, I was a huge people pleaser, always putting others before myself and my family, but that's a story for another day. But truth was, I took care of myself. Until I took care of myself, I was no good to anyone, the world even. And then I realized my mistake. No disrespect to big thinkers, thought leaders, and game changers, but personally, I was aiming too high and had missed the point completely. Baby steps, small changes, daily moments of kindness, little things, those are what matter. When I started focusing on myself, on being the most authentic and real person I could be, someone who was healthy both physically and mentally, doing what she loved with people she loved, and who wasn't overdoing it by people pleasing and being something she wasn't. That's when I realized I could make a difference in the world in my own way. So here are 50 small ways you can help make the world a better place. Number 1, donate your time, skills, or money to a cause. Hey, what's going on, MATC? 2, create a bee and bird friendly garden. 3, tell someone they did a good job. Better yet, tell their boss. 4, don't listen to or participate in gossip or on or offline. 5, give gifts without expectations of anything in return. 6, adopt a rescue pet. 7, cook someone a hearty meal, either in person or leave it on their doorstep. 8, decrease your ecological footprint. So let's see what that is. Okay, that was an advertisement. Ask someone how they are and give them your full attention. Practice active listening. Share your knowledge with someone. Declutter, reuse, recycle, or donate. Smile and say hello to everyone you pass on the street. Travel respectfully. Please pick up your dog poop. Give an elderly person some of your time. Sit, talk, and listen. Sprinkle kindness like it's confetti. Share your own story of survival, because we all fought our own battles that will strike a chord for someone else in this world. Don't litter. Treat everyone the way you would like to be treated all of the time. Live mindfully. Donate blood or plasma. Listen without passing judgment. Express gratitude often. Look after those you love and tell them that you love them often. Give up your seat to someone or the bus or train. Drive patiently. It's not a race. And put away your phone. You don't need it when you drive. Allow someone else their time to shine. Learn more about other cultures, faith, ideas, languages, people, history. Be more considerate of others, whether you know them or not. Mentor someone for free. Write someone a thank you note. It could even be anonymous. Don't buy trashy magazines or click on clickbait headlines. Help someone carry their shopping bags to their car. Ditch fast fashion and embrace the slow fashion movement. If someone makes a mistake, gives you the wrong coffee, forget to add sauce to your hot dog, don't chide them. Tell them it's okay, everyone makes mistakes. Spend less time online. Support your local music scene. Get out to see some live bands or musos perform. Step through life with honesty and integrity. Read and tell positive stories. Stories of hope, resilience, and love. Spoilers aren't cool, so don't be I won't say that word, y'all can read it. Telling someone the end of a Marvel Endgame of Game or Thrones before they've had a chance to see it. Not cool. Focus on the positive. Have fun. There's way too much seriousness in the world, and by you leading the way, others might just have fun too. Spend unplugged time with your kids. Give them 100% of your attention. Give hugs with permission, of course. Create art, paint, sculpt, write a poem, produce a beautiful song, share it with the world, or just one special person. Instead of driving, walk, ride, or catch the bus. Be a positive role model to kids, people younger than you. Don't judge others. Remember, you have no idea what's really going on in someone's life until you walked in their shoes. Decrease your use of plastic. Do what you love. This alone will inspire others. Just think about it. If we all did one small thing, even if it was only every now and then, imagine the impact we could have on the world. Anybody have any comments? Hey, what's going on, the driver? I'm late. I wanted to come on early. I wasn't feeling well. But I made myself come on. And I'm glad I did. So, anybody have any comments? I know the driver just got here, so you probably missed it, but we had two topics today. The first topic was, do you pass the buck? Do you see somebody in trouble? Do you go help? Or do you act like you ain't see it and assume the next person that come along will help them? Hey, Naya. If you see somebody laying in the street bleeding, will you call the ambulance? Yeah, I came on at like 11:53. So it's still Friday, according to YouTube. It should still be Friday. Naya says she'll be asleep shortly, listening until then. Well, I'm not gonna stay on too long. Dog Baby donated the the money to get the pedal fixed. So MATC says, Brother Derrick, doesn't it seem like no matter how good you are to people, things never change? Yes, MATC, but you can't take that view. Because if you take that view, then you're going to stop helping people, and then you're going to be just like the people you were just talking about. If you come upon somebody that needs help, there's a reason why you came upon them. It's not random. And a lot of times we are judged by how we respond. You know, if you hear your neighbors arguing next door, and then you start hearing somebody getting thrown through the wall or something, and you just, hey, put some music on, I don't want to hear that. And then an hour later, you see the ambulance pull up with the police, and you see the person being carted out. And then the police come knock on your door, and they say, hey, did you hear the commotion next door? You know anything? Oh, no, I heard the music going. I don't know nothing, officer. Something happened next door. What happened? Hey, really? When you do that, you condone the attack that happened. And unfortunately, you're linked to that attack. Because Jesus is looking, and he sees you. You might can hide from humans. No, I didn't hear it. I don't know how you didn't hear that. I didn't hear it. Okay, well, I believe. You can't hide it from Jesus. When he pull that book up, it might be in there. But I just didn't want to get involved. That was your best friend, and you sat there and listened to her be murdered, and you turned up the radio so you wouldn't have to hear your friend being murdered. Why would I want to let you in the paradise? Just tell me. What kind of person does that? Why? I'm just saying, I'm Jesus. Why would I want to let you through? The driver says sometimes you will get jumped for being a peacemaker. But you still can go off in the corner and call the authorities. And I'm not saying that if you see somebody getting beat up and you by yourself to go jump in, you might just get beat up too. But you can call for help or go get help. We're talking about effort. If I see you getting beat in your head, and it's 2 or 3 guys, I might not be able to come help you physically. But if I say I'm calling the cops, and I'm knocking on everybody's door and telling everybody, come outside and see this. Come out here, this man getting beat up. Come help, come help. Do you know what a snitch is? Another word for snitch is hero. Because only a 0 will call somebody a snitch. But here's the thing. If the good people hear that word come out somebody's mouth, they should jump down the throat of the person that said it. Instead of, well, you know, and chomping down. If something going on, he should say it. There was no reason for him to do that. Nah, that's the problem. See, criminals, this is the one thing about street people that are amazing. You know, if you look at the Amish, it don't matter where you were born at. If you come to an Amish community, they'll welcome you in, give you something to eat, give you a job. If you're Italian, you walk into an Italian community, somebody will welcome you in, tell you it's opening at that job. Do you want to come? You can stay with us. But people in the city don't do that, especially black people. Don't do that. Everybody you see is your enemy. Unless you know them personally, everybody you see is a potential enemy. And that's where the callousness comes in at. Because I don't see you as my fellow brother or sister. I see you as a potential threat. Now you said help comes in many forms. Sometimes you can be helpful by doing absolutely nothing. Big difference between helping and enabling. Now you make a point there, but if you know the situation and you know that somebody is in need and you don't help, or you assume somebody else will help them, how's that positive? What you're saying is, if you live next door to a crack addict and she got 3 small kids and you see the kids are starving and you know the mother has spent all her money on crack and they come knock on your door and ask you for some food and you go, oh, you ain't my problem. Go tell your mother to feed you. I'm not going to give you nothing. You might have a whole refrigerator full of food. See? Because if I give you some food, then I'm enabling your mother. So it's better for you just to starve. And then when you die, then they'll arrest the mother. And then maybe she'll get the help she needs. See? Well, I'll give you an example. Because what you say, when you first say it, it sounds correct. So the kid should starve because you want to make a point to the mother. But why not feed the kids, call CFS, and get them involved, and then maybe they can get the kids into some foster care. Half the time, the mother is going to be thankful she ain't got to worry about them no more. She might be mad because the money that she was getting for them won't be coming anymore. But she won't have to be responsible for them, and she can go out there and lay up with every Tom, Dick, and Harry and get the money for the drugs she needs. Maybe one day she'll hit rock bottom. She'll stop and get herself together. But to let the kids starve because you want to make a point against the mother, that's not right. Now this is getting tiresome here. I don't understand how come she keeps spending the money on drugs. I just don't understand. I'm not going to help. I'm going to let y'all starve. I see your ribs poking out. Your mother see it, and she ain't feeding you, is she? So why should I? She see you starving. She don't care. But why should I? I'm not going to enable her. Yeah, but you can still get them something to eat before you call. You can invite them in. Send them down at the table, give them something to eat, and call CFS. But if you just do nothing, you know, it don't help the kids. Oh, it ain't my problem. You should stop doing them drugs. I'm not gonna help. Food on them. I got food in my refrigerator. I ain't want that's their problem. That's just one example I'm giving. But it could be the same thing. You could have a neighbor that you talk to every morning. And one day you see her walk into a car and somebody run up and knock her on the back of the head and start kicking her and trying to get the car keys. Now, I'm not telling you to go out there, you know, and jump on them. But you can come outside and wave something and say, the police are on the way. You better leave her alone. And make sure you got something in your hand. Whatever you got, a gun, a golf club, a tennis racket, whatever you got. You don't have to necessarily go run there. 9 times out of 10, the person gonna run away. You know? But say you do all that and they start running towards your house. You go in there and close the door. The worst they can do is break your window. You already got the police in the way. To save the person that you talk to every day, to replace a window or a dent in your screen door is a small price to pay. Y'all understand what I'm saying? You know, don't let people intimidate you. Almost everybody has a cell phone today with a camera on it. You don't realize how powerful that is. Only the sorriest of ratchets won't care. But if you tell them, I'm filming you and I will give this to the police, most people will stop what they're doing. There's going to always be that percent. That's why I tell you what you need to carry with you to defend yourself. You got to realize that it's a us against them. But when you don't help us, you aid them. And they are banking on that. That's the reason why somebody can get mugged in broad daylight. There's a reason why somebody can get raped in broad daylight. There's a reason why we see video after video of these young people shooting at each other in the middle of the day with people up and down the street, because they know you're not going to snitch. They know you're not going to say nothing. When they about to do something, and you can go look at every video, first thing they do is look around to see who's looking. They'll let you know they're a coward right there. Because if I'm coming to get you, I don't care who's looking. I'm coming to get you. If you done something to me so bad, I'm coming to get you. I don't care who sees. And if somebody call the cops and they come, I'm not going to run. I'm going to be dancing. I did what I came to do. I'm not going to be running. I'm not going to run for it. I came to do a job. You done something to me so bad that I came to get you in broad daylight. I came to get you. I got you. Now I'll deal with the law. But if you got good neighbors, I'm not going to get away. If you got people that's worried about snitching, I'm going to get away. Unless they can get some DNA or something. Like I said, most people will render assistance. We've also witnessed people recording situations without offering help. Yes, and that's a trend that needs to stop. That's really a trend. Because you would figure the people in the videos would like have a lawsuit, and they would actually file lawsuits against World Star and Facebook. But they know the people ain't gonna do nothing. So they're not afraid. They'll actually brag. Ain't nobody gonna come forward. Ain't nobody gonna testify. They don't want me to live with a snitch. I'll say it like this. If somebody assaults you and the police catch them and you file charges, if they call you or text you or say you're going to work or going to the store and they accost you and they say, if you testify against me, I'm going to kill you. Your response should be to go get your father, your brother, your uncle, your man, and anybody else you can get. You need to go to that person's house and tear limb from friggin' limb. I guarantee you, won't nobody come knock on your door again. But that's not what we do. You go, okay, I want this, huh? And we allow criminals to keep going on. We don't have that unity. Now, if you see a man arguing with a woman, most people just sit there and watch because there is a risk that if you try to intervene and the dude swing on you, if you knock the dude out, the woman might attack you. There is a risk of that. But if you see a woman getting knocked in her daggone head, you see her getting body slammed, she being thrown around like a rag doll. Well, I'm not going to get involved because all she's going to do is get mad at me. No, you need to get involved. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? The last World Star video we did, I think it was a video in there where the man was beating the woman up and dude came in, he knocked that dude out. And the woman was chasing him around. And I know some people will say, see, that's why I don't help. But the point of the matter is, you stop the man from beating the woman in the head. Even if she too dumb to realize it, you did the right thing. She might be too dumb to realize it, but you did the right thing. Sometimes it's hard to do the right thing. You know? But it's a tough call. But you gotta ask yourself the question, what happens if I do nothing? That's the question you gotta ask. What happens if I do nothing? MATC said that's so automatic for me to stop that. I can't stand men that hit women. You know, believe it or not, MATC, there are a lot of young boys that grow up watching their mother get hit. And there's a lot of girls that watch up and see their mother get hit. And they think it's natural. They think it's natural. I remember growing up, there was this man that used to live over top of us. He had a family. He used to beat the wife up almost every day. So people in the building start getting tired of it. And, you know, I'm a little kid, but I'm just sitting there acting like I'm not there, being invisible. And the other adults in the building were talking about calling the police. Well, there's always a snitch. And somebody told the guy they were talking about him, and he came there. And he threatened, if any of y'all ever call the police on me, I'ma kill you. And I got to tell you, I was 5 years old. I have never been more prouder of my parents. Everybody in that building, they beat the crap out that dude. What happened to that? They beat the crap out that dude. He moved out the next month. They beat that dude like a government mule. What happened to that? This is the reason why I seem so different. I'm from a different era where people actually stood up, where they had communities, where you knew each other, where a child couldn't go outside and act the fool. Because the parents would know about it before you got home. Now the child come home and tell a parent anything, and they go out there, they ready to beat the teacher up, they ready to beat the principal up, they ready to beat up anybody, and don't even know what happened. That's not how it was back in the day. MATC says, my family didn't play that. We don't allow women beaters. Naya says, society is nearly immune to violence, unfortunately. We need to become unimmune because first thing we gotta do is get rid of that music. That rap music is making young people believe that their fellow man or woman is the enemy. I'm gonna get that hoe. I'm gonna get that B. Screw that, yeah. It's either you or me. I'm gonna take what you got. You don't have any value. Your life has no value. You're only valuable if I can use you to get something out of you. And if I can't use you for nothing, there's no reason for you to be breathing. If I can't use you for something, there's no need for you to be around. You're useless. And they're being taught this at home. By the time some of these young men are 10 years old, you need to go out there and be a lookout and bring some money in this household. To the young girl, you need to go out there and get you an older man so you can bring some money into the household. I raised you up. Now it's time for you to pay me back. Get out there on that corner and bring home some money. I don't care what you got to do. As long as the police don't come knock on my door, as long as the teachers don't or principal don't call this house, I don't care what you got to do. But make sure you bring some money back in here when you come. Don't care who you got to hustle. Don't care who you got to cheat. If you get locked up, I'll come get you. But it's time for you to carry your own weight. Your father wasn't nothing. Y'all ain't gonna be nothing. But you ain't coming back in this house after you reach a certain age without nothing in your pocket to bring. And I've heard women tell that. Hello. What? What? You said, McKee said the generation has no morals. That's because they're not being taught the morals. You realize that if somebody was breaking into your house and you pulled the gun out and you fired a warning shot, 99% of most criminals would jump back out the window they came in. Nowadays, the young men wouldn't do the fire. They wouldn't do a warning shot. They would just shoot. All they see is you trying to break into their house, and now you're not a human being anymore. You are a target on the video game. And I got to shoot you just like I shoot the target on the video game. Even if you're trying to escape, I got to get you. If you these young people breaking in the window, you fired a warning shot. You ain't gonna shoot me. If you was gonna shoot me, you wouldn't have fired a warning shot. Come give me that gun. This is what we got to deal with today. Until we can bring values and social responsibility into these kids' lives, we have potential time bombs walking around. And they can look so innocent. And they can look so sweet. And they can go from 0 to 60 like that. And it don't matter how nice you are to them. It don't matter what you do for them. It don't matter. Once they get angry at you, they can't turn it off. Once you go from being a friend to the enemy, there is no middle ground. There is no frenemy. You're either friend or you're foe. And every friend has the potential to be a foe. So even friends, you can be friends and it's not cool. For those of y'all that have watched the show, when we used to show the videos, how many times did you see people that were sitting there cool, and all of a sudden one person get mad, and then it's just unrelenting violence? But they were laughing and joking a minute ago, and everything was all cool, and next thing you know, it's just pure, unadulterated evil coming out that person. So one day, you're going to have to work with that person, or your children are going to have to work with that person. And they're going to be a time bomb. How many people right now, especially if you're working in fast food, how many time bombs are there actually around you? Listen. How many time bombs are you around every day and don't even know it? You don't even know it. They could be so nice. Hi, can I have your order? I didn't ask for any pickles. Yes, you did. No, I specifically said no pickles. You gonna take these pickles? Next thing you know, that person done pulled you over the counter over some daggone pickles. We talking about pickles, man. Why you beat me? You don't know. We showed the video where the lady was walking down the street. A dude was walking down the street for no reason at all. He took the woman and tried to shove her in front of a car. The look of evil that he had on his face when he did it is something I can't forget. She walking and he walking, and that's what you know. You see this, like, man. But we don't realize when we go somewhere, those people are right there, and we don't even notice it. Sometimes they big, and you look, but sometimes it could be somebody that's slim, and you think, hey, he ain't nothing but 100 pounds. I can take him. But can you take the rage? Can you take the inner rage? MAT said, see a lot of that at Popeye's Chicken. You know, somebody tried to deny it. When we did a show, where somebody killed somebody at the Popeyes. The guy cut in line. And somebody came in the chat and said that they had a problem before then. Like that made it better. Somebody jumped in front of you to get a chicken sandwich. And you ready to fight. Those are going to be the people, when you're in the nursing home, that's going to be taking care of you. Imagine if you go to the bathroom on yourself. I don't believe you. I got to clean this mess up. That could be you 40 years from now. Getting assaulted. Now you said Popeye's chicken sandwich time. You know, I have yet to try a chicken sandwich. Remember we went there that one time, they didn't have any. But we had went kind of late. It was late in the day when we went. It was like they were getting ready to close. Cause y'all remember I went to get an apple pie. And they were like, nah, we already closed the inside. But the drive-thru stayed open. So why I couldn't get my pie? And then she went on and escorted me out. I was like, we had been in there for like half an hour. I was like, whatever. But there was no need. There was no need to start. I just was nice to her and it threw her off. She expected me to say something smart. I didn't. You know? That's the only way to get them. When they come at you with that rage, you got to be nice. Not too nice. Because they'll make them angry too. Don't be too nice, but just be nice and respectful and go on and get along your way. I never forget I went to the 7-Eleven, and those of y'all that went with me were probably concerned because this white guy kept asking me questions about the bike. It was a white bum. Yes, they have them. And another white guy came over that was laying down on the curb on the side of the building. They walked up. I kept talking to him and was looking for my escape. But the whole time, I'm making sure that I watch both of them. And I let them know that I was live streaming and that the camera could see 360. But they would have tried something. It would have been sad because I would be asking y'all to help me get a new bike because I probably would have wrapped it around one of their heads. I'll be honest with you. MATC says, I don't want a sandwich that makes me kill for it. That's the devil's food for real. No, it's the value. It's the value of life. A sandwich is more important than a human being. They can make you another sandwich. If we in line and I cut in front of you, I understand the disrespect. But here's the question. Who are you disrespected in front of? Somebody answer that. Answer that, MATC. Say you stand in line, somebody come cut in front of you. In the hood, that's considered disrespect. Somebody could kill you because you embarrassing them. But here's the key. In front of people you don't know. Can I say it again? You'll fight or kill somebody for stepping in front of you because you are embarrassed that somebody thought you were soft and they stepped in front of you. If somebody cuts in front of me, I say, go ahead. I'm going to get a sandwich like you're going to get a sandwich. If I'm driving and I got the right of way and another car keep going, I'll say, look at that, and I'll let him go. Whatever he got going on, there's no need for me to get involved in it when I don't know what's going on. But if they breaking the law, there's got to be something going on. Maybe that guy leave for work in line. Maybe he on his lunch break. Let him go ahead. It won't kill you to wait another minute. But you'll be fighting in line. Now it says social media influences created the mania. I can tell you right now, oh, can dang, I forgot that. You know what? I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that. SARS gave me $25 to go get the pedal fix. She said don't get one off of Amazon. Go to the bike shop and let them fix it. The guy said it would be $25, but PayPal takes their cut, and plus it might be taxed. Can somebody put $5 on the PayPal just to be sure we got enough money when we get there? Anybody? $5. I forgot about that. State of Maryland, we got 6% sales tax. And I know that the 25 is not going to be 25. PayPal is going to take that cut of it. So if somebody could donate $5, we can go tomorrow morning and get the pedal fixed. And I'll be live. I'll live stream it. But like we were saying, if let's say tomorrow we go get the pedal fixed, and I'm in line waiting, and another guy come in there, I need y'all to fix my bike. And the dude got like a $1,500 bike. And even though I'm next, I might say, go ahead, bro. Your bike works more than mine. Go ahead. I'm only getting the pedal on. Go ahead. Look like you need something dangerous. And I'll go have a seat and talk to y'all. It won't be no problem. But I can get back and do the show later on. And somebody come in there, somebody punked you at the bike shop. You was next. Why you let him go? I knew you was a punk. See, that will be the kind of person that will have somebody that don't have no morals, that's raised in these single parent homes. That person will go back to that bike shop every day till that person came in there again, and then want to fight them just because somebody told them online they was a punk. And that's the problem. That's the problem. What'd you say? Did y'all see someone sent the FBI to Lady Sneap house? No, I told you, I left the sector alone. I haven't been over there at all. I haven't seen nobody. I did my last show and that was it. We all legit. I haven't seen anything. I don't know nothing. The last video that I seen about the sector was I didn't see the video, but I subbed the Chung Lee and she made a video to a troll. I didn't look at it though, but I saw it, you know, on the phone. Can't record the phone. I haven't been over there at all. I haven't watched nobody. I'm afraid to ask who Lady Sneap is. But no, I haven't been over there at all. I haven't gave it a thought. I said I was gone and I'm in it. And see, people didn't believe me. I did that last video, I got it out my system, and I was done. We haven't even done any World Star. I've been keeping the channel clean. He said I couldn't believe that is so petty. You know, it's not hard to believe because people do a lot of stuff. I mean, you know, I've been doxxed, but when I came in, you know, the Spirit told me to click on that video, and I did. And I think I watched the wrong person, but it didn't matter. I still wound up with the person who did make the video. But from them two, I watched them have troubles, and I knew I was going to have the same trouble. That's why I try to keep everything clean. That's why I live stream wherever I go. So can't nobody say, well, I saw him doing this. No, you didn't. I saw him today. He was out. He wasn't nowhere near that. What are you talking about? That's why I live stream where I go. It really takes all the power from the trolls. They can't do much. You know, they can't say, I saw you down there at the nudie bar. When? You was down there last Friday. Last Friday, we was at the market. There ain't no nudie bar within 10 miles of the market I was at. What are you talking about? It's real easy to shut them down. Well, we saw you doing that. You saw me when? Well, where you see me at? Wherever I go, I got a camera on my head. Where you see me at? And it's 360. So I can't do nothing. You can't say, well, if you had the camera facing the other way, it's in 360. And you see me before we leave, and you see me come back to the same place. So, where? Man, I saw you. I know I saw you. You were, yeah, whatever. And they could never do anything. Yeah, I don't know who that is even now. But that's a shame that people calling the FBI on somebody. That's just crazy. Over some YouTube stuff. If you can't beat them verbally, leave them alone. You know what I'm saying? If you can't handle them verbally, you should leave it alone. If you gotta call the police, that don't make you look good. You gotta call the FBI or CFS, or you gotta do that. You already lost. If I can't embarrass you, I need to leave you alone. If I cannot verbally make you look dumb, I should not be battling with you. You know, I remember we had somebody on the phone, and I was asking them. They called in to answer questions, and I was asking them questions, and they went, "I ain't got to answer that. I'm not gonna answer that." But what the hell you called for? What did you call in to answer these questions? And now you're here, and now you won't answer the questions. Well, why should I keep talking to you? Just asking, why should I keep talking to you? Why logically, if you're not going to answer the accusations you are denying, even though I had the proof of it up on the screen, you're not going to answer the accusations. What did you call in for? Why should I waste my time talking to you? You're not going to answer the questions. Why are you on the line? And see, people don't think. They think that they sound cool, or they want the attention. But they don't realize that to the average person, you look simple. They don't realize that. Maybe to the ratchet, you might go, yeah, he called in there. Look at it, yeah, you get it. But to the average person that's looking at it like, what the heck going on with this person? Is this person mentally ill? Timothy Boy said, that's exactly, she roasted them and they got mad. So why they didn't roast her back? See, if they were smart, if you are honest and don't hide anything, you're hard to roast. Somebody can say, that's why you're fat. Well, I'll tell you I'm fat. You ain't told me nothing. That's why I want to get teeth bigger than the other. And I said, I'm going to make that my trademark. And here I am, here every day. Oh, well, what else you got? Well, your place is small. Okay, it's just me and my cat. We don't need that much room. But we on the waiting list. Now, that's why you broke. Are you gonna give me some money? Then why do you care about me being broke? I know my show looks better than yours. You just using a daggone phone. You're not even in standard HD. How you gonna call me broke? You still using that Obama phone? See, you can kill. You don't have to call the police. Listen to what they say and chop it down. You don't have to sit there and go around. That's the reason why you live in the hood. Okay, but there ain't nobody trying to kick my door in. What's the point? I go outside, don't nobody harass me. Everyone else have to say. You just calmly answer what they got to say. Then you look at them. Go look at what they do, and then look at their behavior. If you can get film, get the film. If you can get audio, get the audio. You can get screenshots, get the screenshot, and then put them on the screen and say, look at you though. And hit them with stuff they can't answer real quick. But calling the FBI, how does that help? Yeah, it is extreme, the FBI. I wonder if the FBI is actually knows who made the phone call and would they actually, go in and prosecute false accusations. I definitely wouldn't want to. I ain't saying it's not some YouTubers that might not need it. Now you know who we're talking about. It's one man that probably needed that go FBI to kick that door. But like I said, I thought we had scared him with that 9-hour video we did. But he's still around. But we definitely slowed him. There's another woman with the initial CC that slowed him down too. But yeah, I'll look back on it. I mean, it didn't get us nowhere. You said especially under orange. What do you mean, MATC? Especially under orange. That's why I said, growing up in the hood. I had to go to school. These people, I had to be at the bus stop with these people. I had to be in the store with these people. So I learned how to get along, but not to pick up their traits. Y'all understand what I'm saying? And pretty much that is what good people do. We go along to get along. When we see something wrong, we don't say nothing. Or we be in secret and we talk about it. That's daggone shame what he did. That boy's shoes. Parents just bought them for him. Well, you know where he lives? Yeah, I know where he lives. Well, why don't you tell the police? Oh, heck no, I ain't gonna. I tell you, and you tell them. I ain't gonna. Well, if you won't tell, I ain't gonna tell. Well, nobody tell. Nine says, I wouldn't suggest wasting valuable resources. MTC says, FBI under Trump orders. Okay. I had somebody say they was going to call the FBI on me. I said, okay. I'll videotape when they come. I'll videotape the conversation and put it on YouTube. And that was the one thing my mother made sure she taught us. She taught us how to talk to the authorities. Told you we was the only 4 and 5-year-olds that had their own ID. And y'all probably are saying, why would a 4 or 5-year-old need ID? Oh, I roasted the person. The same thing you talked about earlier. Up until this month, we used to, I had channels for that reason. That's where, you know, most of my fame came from. But then, I got officially ordained. And so, you know, we had always did religion. But a friend of mine suggested getting ordained. And so that just killed the trolls. They couldn't do nothing then. Now y'all listen to that fake preacher, man. So I went and got ordained. It cut them off at the toes. They couldn't see nothing. And then actually, if you look at the photo that's above my head, you'll see that I got the credentials. I'm ordained by 3 different organizations. Technically 4. I haven't got the 4th one yet. But it kind of cut them down. Like I said, our colors was black and gold, and I went on and got these because I could get them off Amazon quick, and we actually got chains coming from China, but with the coronavirus, I don't know when they're gonna get here. But that's the same cards that you see. And it really shut them down. Oh, and I'm wearing one around my neck. Oops. Hey you. So then they were saying, well, how you gonna roast me back when you supposed to be a minister? You supposed to be a reverend. How you gonna roast me back? How can you roast a reverend? Well, that's different. Yeah, I can do that. Oh, why can't I do it? That's the one thing about the Ratchets. They can do everything. They can do everything to you. You do something back. See, you're not supposed to do that, see? Why come you can do it? I can do it. I can kill that man, but you can't kill that man. I can kill him though. Really? Yeah. Because I'm never wrong. I can do what I want to do, say what I want to say. I ain't got to follow the rules. But you got to follow the rules. You got to follow the rules. You got to follow the rules. I ain't got to follow the rules. When you understand that, you'll understand ratchet people. Until you understand that, you'll never understand them. You got to understand. They think you supposed to follow the rules. You supposed to do what you supposed to do. But they don't have to. They are above. The only person they answer to is their mama. They can sit there and see you do nothing, and their mama say, go beat that person up. He stole something. But like, Ma, he was sitting right next to me. He didn't take nothing. I said he stole something, and go get him. They don't come beat you up. And you'll never know why. Yeah, black and gold. That was the color that we used to use. You ever notice we always have a black and gold T-shirt on? And I used to wear this on my hats. And believe it or not, the diagram behind me was black and gold. You wouldn't believe it, but that's a church. A lot of people don't believe that, but that's a church behind me. A lot of people don't believe it, but that's a church behind me. Let's see if I can pull it up. What is that? No, that's that one. Hold on a sec. Okay. Is that it? Yeah, that's it right there. So we're gonna free it and just pull it over. No, that's not. Wait a minute. What is that? Oh. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh, that's an animation. I don't know. I forgot I put that there. Is this it? No, that's an avatar. It's amazing how much stuff we have. It's amazing how much stuff we have on the screen. Okay, there it is right there. Now see, that's the photo that Naya picked out with the microphone. I like it because I got a microphone right here, just out of view. So y'all see a microphone, and it's right here. That's why I like it. But see, we can just move it over and just stretch it out. As you can see, that's a church. This is the actual photograph. It's of a church. Cause I couldn't find a black and gold one. I'm still looking. But if you notice, you just bring it down. Make it fit under the words. Right? And then you just move it over and bring the microphone back. And there you go. See? I know I got too much time on my hands. But I put it to good use. See, I can take any video and I can pull a screenshot from it, or I can make a little video. And I figured out, you can make people, look silly. You say it looks like a restaurant? For real? Maybe I ought to change it. Just so you think I'm not joking. Real quick. This is the chains we waiting on, but we getting them from there on China. That's the problem. I don't know when they're gonna get here. Let's see if it moved any. Nope. Says it's in transit. Deliveries from China will be delayed. But we still waiting. They were too expensive on Amazon. They were way too expensive. They were too expensive on Amazon. But I was able to get silver Silver's cheap. Gold ain't. So let's see. What we looking for? Black and black and black and gold. Black and gold. Church altars. So I don't know what you would call it. We want the inside of a church. Oh, I forgot. HD. You want to put HD or I spelled it wrong? Oh, it's altars, not altars. Okay. I'm like, don't beat me up. Don't beat me up. Go to images. Let's see if we can find something black and gold. See, it's hard to find black and gold. If that didn't have writing on it, that wouldn't be too bad. It's hard to find black and gold. That looks like what we got. That's not black and gold though. Let's see. No, I put in black and gold. It's showing everything but black and gold. Can we get a black and gold, please? Like I said, it's hard to find black and gold. Excuse me. We still looking. I haven't seen a black and gold set yet. No, I typed in black and gold. Why can't we find black and gold? Let me see. How does this look? It's kind of cheap, but it's not black and gold. But let me save it. All right, it's saved. Anything else on this list? It's hard to find black and gold. I don't know why. It's hard to find black and gold. I gotta say, I like that picture. It ain't black and gold though. I like that picture though. Let me see something. Let me save it. You won't believe how many pictures and gifts I got. This computer will move faster if I delete them. Oh man, that's black and gold, but what's that? I might be able to crop it. What do y'all think? I might be able to crop it. All right, we're not finding no photos. But let's try this. Let's try this. Can we find a video? Oops. It's not black and gold. Let me see what the chat's saying. Y'all saying anything? No, nobody said nothing. Keep looking. All right, that's not working. So go back up top. All right, let's go to all. And let's see if we can find a video. Ooh. We typed it in exclusively. Anybody see anything look good? Whew. 24 karat gold tree braids, really? But that's from the Wiz. Color gold. That's the other. You got to be seen. Gold. Alright, hold on a sec. If I want to save that, we gotta go and we gotta release Chrome. Okay, and then we got to release that. Now, let's fix it. Filters. Come on down. Come on, the price was right. Come on down. All right. Now, see if we can open it up some. I don't know if y'all can tell, but it's actually opening up. You're seeing more in the picture. It's still opening up. All right, now let's go to the left. Let's open the left up. We're gonna do it the fast way. It's at 418. Put it at 318. Okay, and it's still from open up. Put it at 218. It's still opening up. Put it at 118. All right, now you see it's hanging out. Now we gotta close it. See how you close it? Y'all can't see this, but you can see the picture. Let me look up at the TV. No, it's not right. A little bit more. There we go. Can we let it off some more? All right, and as far as you can go to the right. All right, now we ready. So we don't need the words. Take that out. All right, and there we go. It's recorded. 1, 2, 3, 4, and stop. Now, I had something down here already. What was it called? The Rev. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Close that. All right, now we got something called the Rev. Where is it? Right there. See that behind my head? Now, we're gonna change that to what we just set up. All right. Record it. And there it is, behind my head. 3, 4, and stop. Record it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and stop. Record it. Now, I would like 2, 4, 3, 4, and stop. Record it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and stop. Record it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would like for it to focus more on 1, 2, 3, 4. The light. And so let me see if I can record it. Bring it over. 1, 2, do that. 3, 4, and stop. What? Record it. 1, 2, let's 3. Take the right 4 and make it stop. Record it. 100. 2, 3, 4. Okay. And stop. Record it. Let's make it 200. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make it stop. Record it. 1, 300. 2, 3, 4. Now and is the light bigger? 1, 2, 3, 4, and stop. Record it. 1, 2. Oh, my head in the way now. Now you can't see the light at all. And stop. Yeah, move my head. Record it. 1, 2. I don't know. 3, I think we can do better than that. And stop. Record it. 1, 2. I think we can do better than 3. That. Let's see if we can find something else. And stop. Record it. 1. Back out. 2, 3, 4. And stop. Record it. 1, 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 2, 3. Now see, I like that right there. Why we can't find that in gold? Stop. Record it. I like that right there. 2. Well, why can't we find that in gold? 4. And stop. Record it. Oh, that was nice. 2, 3. Why can't we find it in gold though? And stop. Record it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And stop. Record it. 1. That's nice. 2. Why can't we find that in 3, gold? 4. And stop. Record it. 1. Come on. Let's find that in gold. 3, come on. 4. And stop. Record it. Find that in gold. 1, 2, 3, 4. And stop. Record it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And stop. Record it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it isn't green again. Why can't we find that in gold? Record it. 1. That was really nice. 3, 4. And stop. Find it in gold? Record it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And stop. 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 Record it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I can show you something I could do. Record it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And stop. Record it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And stop. This one is switches. 2, 3, 4. And stop. Record it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And stop. Record it. 1, 2, 3, come on. 4. And stop. Record it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And stop. Record it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And stop. Record it. All right. 1. I'm going to turn that off. 3. And let me do a fast reboot. And stop. Record it. 1. And let's go in here. And let's 3. Let's restart the radio. And stop. Record it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And stop. Record it. 1, 2, 3, 4. and stop. And see, I don't like that. I chose something. It's not here. 2, I don't like that. 4. I don't like that. No, that's not right. 1. Thank you. 2, 3, 4, and stop. Record it. 1. That's not what I chose. 3, 4. That's not what I chose. And stop. Record it. I thought I chose the one that kept moving. 3, 4. Yeah, this is the one I chose. Record it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and stop. Look at that, y'all. It won't let me have it. 2, ain't that something? 3, 4. This is the one I chose. It won't let me have it. 2, when I click it, 3, it won't go there. 4, and stop. That? Record it. 1, 2. This is the one I chose. 3, 4, and look, stop. Record it. It won't let me have it. 2, ain't that something? 3, 4, and stop. Record it. Ain't that something? 1, 2, and that was the only 3, one. 4, and stop. Record it. 1, 2, 3. So much for that idea. 4, they won't let me have it. And stop. Record it. All right then. 1. Let me out then. 2, 3. I can't believe it. They wouldn't let me have it. That's crazy. Record it. 1, 2. They brought us all the way back. 4, and stop. Record it. 1, 2, 3, 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 4. Come on, man. And stop. Record it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and stop. Record it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and stop. Record it. 1. This is very tedious. 2, 3, 4, and stop. Record it. 1, 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 2, 3. Nope, we ain't 4, finding nothing. And stop. Record it. All right, y'all. One last try. I'm gonna leave it alone. 2, 3. Let's just put it in church. 4. See what happens. And stop. Record it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and stop. Record it. Remember that? We already got that. 2, 3. Y'all didn't like that 4, one. And stop. Record it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Amazing how many of these are already got. Record it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and stop. 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 Record it. 1, 2, 3, gotta bring it back up. And stop. Record it. I don't know. It looks kind of corny. 2, 3, 4, and stop. Record it. 1, 2, 3. Got a line 4, going through it. I don't like that. And stop. Record it. Let me see if I can fix it. I don't know. 2, 3. I don't see no black. 4, and stop. Record it. So we gotta bring it out. 2. Let's take it up. 3, 275. 4, and stop. Record it. 1, 2, 3. Let's make it 285 and stop. Record it. Make it 295. 1, 2, 3, All right, 4. So let's go 305. Record it. 1, 2. Don't out there. 3, 4. I can do it manually. And stop. Record it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And stop. All right. Record it. Got it on this side. 1, 2, 3. To the right. And stop. Record it. 370. 2, 3, 4. And stop. Record it. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I really should clip it out, but then it's not gonna look right. 2, 3, 4. I think my body gonna be in the way. Stop. Record it. 1. Okay. 2, 3, 4. So now we just record it. Record it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And stop. Now I'm on video, so stop it. All right. 2, 3, 4. And stop. Record it. Get rid of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And stop. Record it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And stop. Hold on, what happened? Record it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And stop. Record it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And stop. What'd you say? 1, 2. You're repeating 3, a GIF in the background. 4, turn off the recording. Stop. Record it. It's 1, irritating. 2, 3, 4. And stop. Record it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And stop. Record it. 1. Is that it? Yeah. Record it. 1, 2. If this don't look 3, good, I'm going back to what we had before. 4. Take a look real quick. Record it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And stop. Record it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And stop. Now I'm on video, so stop it. I don't like it. 3, 4. Oh, there you go. And that's why we don't have one. It's a little tougher. But there's a gift that I got today that I thought was cute. It was a Friday. I thought it was cute. Oh crap. I thought it was cute. And watch, we're not gonna be able to find it. It's blue and purple. It is so pretty. I knew it. There it is. I think this is so pretty. We're gonna tap and free it. And you gotta fix it. Let's make it 400. All right. And bring this down and make it 400. Is it there? Almost. And close it. Record it. That's all you need. 1, 2, 3, and stop it. Now close that. Come back down. Is it that it? The red? Alright, go in there and get it. La 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 dee 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 dee. Go down to the bottom. There it is. And let's see how it looks. Record it.
Yeah, no, that look corny.
And stop. Record it. That's all you need.
That
1,
corny.
2, 3, and stop. Record it.
I wonder
That's
though.
all you need. 1,
if you
2,
can stretch
3,
it down
and stop. Record it.
and get rid of the words.
That's all you need. 1, 2, 3, and stop. Record it.
There we go.
That's all you need. 1, 2, 3, and
how's it look, y'all?
Record it.
Yeah, I look
That's
corny.
all you need. 1,
Let me take
2,
it back
3,
out.
And
No. It cute, but it don't fit. I keep what we got.
What is back here for? Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing. All right, let's see what y'all are saying. What are y'all saying? What are you trying to do? You're repeating the GIF in the background. Turn off the recording. It's irritating. Please take the GIF off. It's repeating. Like a bad horror flick. He said. You do this. Dance class 1 and 2. Not quite as fun. Your voice is repeating. Oh, you know something? Yeah, well, I ain't like it anyway, but yeah, by us recording it, it actually recorded sound too. That's what happened the other day when you had me stop the show. I didn't take off the sound. You said my voice was repeating over it. Oh, okay. All right, now see that? I just learned something. Not only is it recording the video clip, but if we talk, if I say something, it records that too. See, you learn something new every day. That's why this never get boring. You learn something new every day. And we still wound up back with the same thing. I like it because I was able to match the microphone. The microphone was gold, right? I was able to make it rose gold. So now it blends in with the background of the picture behind me. I think that microphone was either silver or gold. And I went into the color correction and I corrected the color. Matter of fact, y'all just gave me an idea. Y'all just gave me an idea. And I gotta find it first. Where is it? No. Where is it? Is that it? No. No. Microphone. There it is. Oh, what's in the background? Okay, the picture. Now, this is the picture that Naya picked out. with the little microphone. Now, let me see if I can change. Maybe I can make it black and gold. Color correction. Can we make it black? Would that help? Oh, heck no. It's gone. We don't want that. All right. What about... Oh, heck no. Go back to default. Please go back to default. Let's go to hue shift. Maybe that'll help. Can we get it to be black and gold? Okay, and what about saturation? That was fine. What about the gamma? Can we change the gamma? You can make it a little darker. What about the opacity? I'm gonna leave it alone. It definitely look a little sharper. I don't know if y'all realize the antenna is hanging down. And I don't know why the antenna is hanging down, what it is. You know what I wonder? If I could take this and if I put it near the phone, would that help the reception? I don't know if this would pick up phone waves. Maybe something to try. Killing me, you know that? You're freaking killing me. Get behind the TV. You really gonna do me like that? Can you see it? If you can't see it, it's okay. Can you see it on the screen? Okay. Y'all can't see it, I ain't gonna worry about it. Okay. So where's the antenna at? Hang on a second, y'all. Just give me the antenna, man. Oh, I took the wrong one down. God darn. That's why I wouldn't act right. I took the wrong one down. I ain't gonna cry about it. I took the wrong one down, y'all. I meant to take down the little antenna. I took down the big antenna. But I'm wondering, don't they have a little thing to hang out? It ain't much as I thought it would be. Alright, what if we put it underneath? Would that improve the reception? And what if we was the, where's the headphone jack at? Right there. What if we did that? Would that improve the reception? Dang. I don't know if it's doing anything, but we got all 4 bars. If that helps anything. Oh man, you really gonna do me like that? Whatever. All right, we got 4 bars. I don't know if that's really doing anything. I wanted to get the little one, but we just got an email. What was it? Thank you, Tars, baby. All right. Alrighty, y'all. Does the picture look any better? I got the I took down the wrong antenna, but I actually got it sitting on the antenna, and the reception seems to be a little better. I don't think it's the right kind of antenna, but we'll see. Thank you, Tars, baby. So tomorrow we getting the pedal fixed. We're gonna be on the move. All I gotta do is just make it up there. Yeah, all I gotta do is just make it up there. Pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and we not gonna order nothing offline. We're gonna go up to the bike shop and we'll be there and we'll watch them put 2 new ones on, and we'll keep the other one as a spare. And if something go wrong, I can take it back. That's the difference between getting something offline. You have to literally send it back and hope they send your replacement, and then you gotta wait for it to come. At least you can just go right back up there and be like, hey, fool. So we definitely straight. And what this does teach a lesson. I need to make sure, no matter what, that I got $40 stashed, no matter what. In case we blow a tire, no matter what happened, I gotta make sure I got that stash, no matter what. Oh, I was asking you, did the picture look better? I actually took a antenna, for regular TV. I took the antenna down and I put the phone on top of it. And I asked y'all, was the reception better? And the daggone I was trying to put this in the USB port, and it keep falling over. I wanted it to stay. I wanted it to stay in the it ain't long enough. I wanted it to stay in the phone jack. Maybe it will help us get better reception. But it's not staying. Alright, it's staying now. Says we got 4 bars. We look. Alright, we down from 99 to 97 decibels. It's at 93 now. So the reception, we should be coming in clearer. And see, I'm kind of slick with it, but I talked to the people and they said that you can't make it stay on band 13. Well, this app let me go in there and I was able. We had band 2, band 4. I can only get band 5 if I'm up by the market. We can't pull in band 5 down here. and band 13. 13 was the only one that we could get to do all 4 bars. So I locked it on band 13. But to get the 4 bars, I would have to hang it up here. And then it will be, you know, because the tower facing this way, and you put it up in the air, and it works. So, we got the antenna. I'm still going to switch it. I'm going to, the little one is supposed to be, I wanted this one to be in the window, for, you know. But like I said, it's working. Leave it alone. But I think I can have it sit next to it. But anyway, the reception is, so we'll see. We're only using 12%. But look, let's test it. There's an old saying, you can talk about it or you can do it. So let's go to speed test. All right, let's go to speed test and let's see. Now, it say Kansas. Why are you showing me Kansas? You don't have nothing. You don't have nothing in Baltimore? All right, that's Comcast. We can use Comcast. All right, so we're using Verizon and Comcast. Let's go. Let's go. What are we doing? Don't forget, y'all, we running the show. So let's see. Oh, that's not looking good. Well, hold on. We doing 12, 14, 21, 24. Okay, what about the upload? This is what the real test is. Our upload is, we hanging around 12. Come on, girl, go higher, go higher. Now y'all see that says 12,000. I don't believe it. Let's do it again because I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I think it's lying. Because if we can do that, we should be able to do 2K. Look at that ping, 150. Oh, that's terrible. The ping is bad, but that's not bad though. We're at 13. We're at 14, 15. We never got these speeds at Metro. So we should be able to do 2K. All right, so y'all see 20 down and 13 up. Now I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna show y'all something. I think that company lying. Let's go to speed test. Now, it's the real speed test right here. Now we get the same speeds. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. $11.7. So that's 11,000. 11 megabytes is 11,000 gigabytes. Now, I'm going to show y'all how it's lying. MATC says it was fun. Y'all can't fight my sleep any longer. Catch y'all on the next. Good night, Brother Derrick. Now you in the chat. All right, MATC, get some rest, buddy. And we'll see you tomorrow. So let me go to Windows Media Player and bring y'all along so y'all can see. Now, if you look, see where that green light is? That green light right beside my face. Look at the numbers. We're going to increase the numbers and see if it stops being green. See how it's green? Because I can't change the resolution. But I can change our streaming. It's at 2800. We're going to change it to 4800 and see what happens. Apply. Now let me know if it changed color. If it changed color, you know it's full of crap. Okay, we were using 4350. So put it on 4350. Oops. Apply. And 4350. Apply. I can't change the other one, but I can change those two. All right, did it change color? So we should be coming to you. We should be coming to you better right now. It should be a better picture. I increased the bit rate. If y'all look, it's doing we just did 39 up. It just flashed. So let's see if it hold up. The reason why we're doing this is we're actually doing a test. If it can handle it. Hey Tars baby, thank you dear. We're doing a test because if it can handle putting this out, we should be able to do 2K. Yes, I thanked you. You wasn't here. I thank you, dear. So now I know I got enough for taxes and everything. I had asked earlier, but you went to bed. I thank you. So tomorrow we are going to go and we are going to go get the pedal done, and they're gonna give us a whole new set. And like I say, professionals will be doing it. But I gotta tell you, I wasn't feeling good neither, but I feel a lot better now. Now I don't have to wait till Tuesday to get the bike fixed. And I'm gonna be able to get it done. And so now, if now I got the guy on video saying $25, but we go up there and they try and be like, well, somebody told you 25. I'm gonna be like, look, man, $25. How much is the tax? They're gonna be like, well, it's gonna be 32 altogether. I'm like, all right, we good. Cause that's how they do you. That's how they do you. They tell you one thing, you get up in there. So at least now we got room. And now we got room to wiggle with. So I'm guaranteed to come out there. I just gotta make up the hill. When we went the other night, they're gonna chain popped off. Boy, I ain't never been so mad. I have never been so mad in my life. And you know what? I got it back on there. I had never in my life touched a bicycle chain. In my life. I have never touched a bicycle chain in my life. I got it back on there in the pouring down rain. We We got it on there. I kid you not. I had never touched a chain in my life. Oh, you was there? Yeah, you. Hey, I got it on there. That was the first time I ever touched a bicycle chain. I had never touched a chain before in my life. I actually didn't learn how to ride a bike until I was 14 years old. It was July of 1984. My step cousin, I was staying 83, 84, and 85. I stayed with my step cousin for a month in the summer each year. I stayed a month up there in Edenwall in the Bronx. And he taught me how to ride a bike. He said I can put a whole bike together. Well, when you have a father that's an alcoholic, he really can't teach you much. He always drunk. Last thing you want to do is put an alcoholic behind any moving vehicle, even a bike. He would have ran somebody over. So all right, Charles. Thanks a lot, dear. But that's the one thing. It was nice to have a father in the home, but man, the alcohol had him. Charles said, "I understand. BD, get some rest too." Yeah, but like I said, you know, everybody was jealous. Oh, you gotta at least you got a man in the house. But you know, I'm grateful. I'm grateful that there was a man in the house. I'm grateful he didn't let me go out there and be wild. I'm grateful my grandmother kept me around the church, which never let me go too far. My brothers and sisters went over the line. I never did. That's why I say if we can get religion back into the home, if we can get these kids growing up seeing something that's greater than them that they can't see, they're not going to fear the police. But they can touch them, they can beat them up. They're not going to fear the judge, but they can jump up there and yank them down by the road. But make them fear something that they can't see, that they can't beat up. Make them respect something that they can't get to. It takes 5 or 6 people to handcuff them. They're not going to be scared. You know? It's 3 in the morning already? Time flies. I'm gonna start coming on earlier so I can stop making y'all stay up so late. But I appreciate y'all. I really do. So now we're gonna head up there and get this done. What I can't figure out though is how come the first is Sunday. So I know that the people, the SSI people, got their money Friday. How come we not getting ours to the third? Cause thank you, Tara, cause I'd have been stuck in the house until the third. I don't understand how come we don't get our money to the third. I don't understand. Oh, I called the Swagtron people today. Well, I chatted with them. They so worried about where I got the bike from. They want me to put the serial number and all that. I'm like, look, I'm just asking you, what size is the pedal? Online, almost everyone says 9 by 16. Is that the size of the pedal or is that the size of the bolt? Now we know it's the bolt. Because they gave me the sizes. It's 3.5 inches long and 2 3/4 inches wide. And I asked them about the battery. Oh, we don't recommend you use somebody else's battery. You gotta buy ours. I said, okay, well, how much is the battery? $90. I'm like, what? I said, man, $90. But before it get warm, one day I'm going to go there and I'm going to have them take off the case and have them show me how you do it so we can put it on loosely so that way when I get another battery, I'll be able to be on the road and instead of carrying around the heavy power banks, I can just put 2 batteries in a backpack or get a saddlebag or get a little basket for the rear and put them in there. And that way, when one die, instead of having to sit on a bench somewhere and wait half an hour for the power bank to charge, I'll be able to go ahead and just take it. You understand what I'm saying? I'll be able to go ahead and just take it. Take that battery out, put another one on, and we keep right on rolling. I would have to sit there and wait half an hour. So we're going to be able to get more distance. I still got that dream. And it's a dream. We're going to make it a reality. I want to get on a light rail. And it's going to take the hard part is going to be getting up that bridge. I might have to walk it up. The bridge is steep. I mean, it's steep. I might walk it up the bridge to get to the light rail station. I mean, it's straight up. If y'all Google it, wait a minute, can we Google it? Okay. Let me see if I can find it. Go from Howard Street, Baltimore, Maryland. And I can also take it down to the stadium, down to the harbor. Okay, can we go to maps? All right. Would it be satellite? Anybody know how to work this thing? Okay, so that's Asquith. That's 25th Street. Okay, we getting there. We're looking for North Avenue. There's Darley. There's Robb Street. Okay, we getting there. Bonaparte. Curtin Avenue. We're looking for North Avenue. Come on. That's Kirk Avenue. And that 7-Eleven I went to where they say you smile, you gotta be on camera to walk in. It's a couple blocks up from where we are. Man, it's longer than I thought. Okay, that's Greenmount. We too far up. That's 21st. East 20th. Oh no, we still going. Alright, there's North Avenue. Barclay Street. There's Guilford. That's the Department of Education right there, y'all. St. Paul. Charles Street. We getting there. Oops. Is that Howard? Oh, it's not saying. Yeah, Howard right there. Alright. This is the bridge right here. Wait a minute. Are we on Howard Street? Hold on. No, we still on North Avenue. Something ain't right. Going to Jones Falls. Y'all can see the train tracks. Mackin Street. Hey man, I didn't pass it, did I? Did we pass it? Oh, we on 83. We on hold on, we on the wrong way. Okay, it goes by 83. Okay, there's North Avenue right there. There's 83. Okay. So where's the light rail? Where's the light rail? Mount Royal. That's too far up. Okay, we went too far. So go back to Jones Falls. Where's North Avenue at though? Okay, that's the bridge. Where's the light rail station? There it is. That's the light rail station right there, y'all. This is the light rail station. So we're gonna get on the light rail. There are the cars right there. And we're gonna travel upwards. And we're gonna follow the light rail. Oh my goodness. This thing go on and on. That was 28th Street, 28th and 29th Street Bridge. Alright. That 29th. We got a ways to go. Wyman Park Drive. Is that the 41st Street Bridge? Oh, we couldn't have got there that quick. Oh my goodness, this is long. Yeah, that's why we're gonna be riding on the train. I ain't trying to, yeah, you can't ride that far. Come on. Okay, that's Clipper Mill. Man, this is a ways. I might have to like type it in. All right, let's do this. Let's go to let's go to Harford Road and Gorsuch. Let's go there. Blow it up. Oops, I'm doing the wrong thing. Excuse me. Blow it up. All right. Now, when y'all see me riding by the park, this is the park. See how long it is? Look how long that is. Now I haven't been down here yet. Let me see. Are there any riding paths in this park? I wouldn't call that a riding path. Are there any riding paths? Is there a place where you can go riding? They got a sidewalk right there. But where can you go riding? I'm trying to find a place you can go riding at. Oh, they have a track. They do. I didn't know they had a track over there. The problem is, it's so isolated. Okay, but they do have a track. I wanted to go. Sometimes you just want to go around a track. I think y'all probably think I'm crazy, but okay, that's Sinclair Lane. Okay, so now we down here at North Avenue. Okay, we kind of high though. Let's come up a little bit. Let's come up where we are. Now, when we go to the pharmacy, y'all, isn't this amazing? You can look on the maps. Look at that cemetery. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Hope we ain't go too far. Where are we at now? Elwood. But where are we at now? Furniture Depot. Federal Street. No, Deco. Oh, this the hood right here. We in the hood now. We are in the hood now. I ain't want to come that far now. There go East Oliver. Oh, heck no. East Hoffman. Am I going the right way? Preston. Biddle. A bean don't burn on the biddle. And that song, y'all hear me mention Biddle. Eager. Yeah, we're going the wrong way. Luzerne. Bradford. Oh yeah, we in the hood now. Right to this place. How'd we get all the way down there? Alright, take us back, okay? Okay, now this is Gorsuch Avenue right here. When y'all see me ride down the hill, you hear all that wind after we get past this light? Okay, this is the church I'm gonna go check out. It's called First Church. Y'all see it? Now this is where y'all see me start going up the hill, still going up the mountain, and then we get to this lot, and then we start getting by the school. That's the school parking lot right there. Now this is where the pedal fell off at. Lock Raven Boulevard, right here at Gorsuch and Lock Raven. I was crossing the street, and we got right there before the crosswalk, because there wasn't no cars coming, and I went on it. We had a red light, remember? I went through the red light, and all of a sudden cars were coming, so I started pedaling to get across the street faster, and that's when the brake fell off. It fell off right about here. And I didn't realize it at first because it's flat here. But when we got up about here, I realized it. Something was wrong. But this is the pathway we take. This is what y'all see. This is how we get to the market. You can see the houses are starting to look better. Now, wait a minute. Now we make the right here. And we go up to the shopping center. Shopping center's right here. So we go in through there. Here we go up this little roadway. And this is the market right here. When we go to the market, this is where we go. Well, we're going past the market. So we're gonna go out, where is it? Well, we're gonna go out this way. And y'all see me come out here. And we come to this light right here, and this is 33rd. And then y'all see me shortcut down this alley, little street. We cut down this little street right here. Come on, man. Okay, this is 7-Eleven right here. Yep, 7-Eleven is right here. 7-Eleven y'all see me go to. But we're gonna go out the 33rd, and we're gonna keep straight. And this is the hospital right here. This is the hospital right here. And this is where I was at. I was at the hospital. Exit back out. Then we're gonna come. Now we're gonna keep going up till we hit St. Paul. Here's St. Paul. We're gonna make the left. And the bike shop is Race Pace Bicycles. This is where we're going. Race Pace Bicycles. Right here on St. Paul. That's where we're gonna get the product right here. Race Pace Bicycle. I clicked it, and if you look on the left of your screen, you'll see it. See it? Alright, you see the whole thing now. That's where we're going. Race Pace Bicycles. Only reason it's there is because of the colleges. John Hopkins University, and you got John Hopkins University, and you also got Notre Dame further up the road, and you got it's another one. I can't think of the other one. Start with an L. I can't think of it. But that's why that's there. For the college kids, and it's good it's there. But that's where we're going. Race Pace Bicycles. Okay. Let me come back. Is anybody still woke? Alrighty, we are back. Did everybody leave? Was it that boring? I was trying to give y'all a tour of the city. All right, nobody said nothing since 2:57. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and get out of here. I'm gonna start charging this stuff up so we can get up the hill. Matter of fact, let me see what time they open. Everybody left, man. What was it called? Race Pace. Race Pace Bicycle Shop. Let's put near me. Alright, it opens at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. $32.20 St. Paul Street. But if you look, it's 1, 2, 3. It's 3 of them around me. That's kind of far away. That's really far away. But okay. So it opens at 10 a.m. and that's the phone number. All right. Okay. Let's go to their website. So they open 10 to 8. See that? Bikes. They got road, mountain, cyclocross, commuter, urban, cruiser, electric, fitness, hybrid, comfort, BMX. They got parts, bar ends, bottom brackets, brake levers and pads, cables, cassette freewheels, chain ring, chains, spring sets, derailleurs, pedals. That's what we need. Pedals. Alright, so let's see what they got here. Look at these prices. God darn. Alright, relevance. Low to high. Cause we broke. They got a pair there for $9.99. They got one for $10.50. I ain't seen no folding ones yet. Yeah, price is going up too. I see that. I still don't see a folding one. That's $16.99. I gotta say, I like that right there. That's all steel right there. That's all steel too. Worry about my fat butt breaking it. Those are cute too. Oh, excuse me. I gotta say, I like that right there. Too much money though, but I like it. I ain't gonna sit here and say I don't like it. That was cute. I think these are cute. Forget aluminum, forged aluminum platform body with slight resistance surface, platform size. See, I don't like that. Why they got them in centimeters, man? Come on now, y'all supposed to be real people here. What is that? 105. 105.5 centimeters in inches. In inches. Oh, in inches. There you go. That's 41. Wait a minute. That can't be right. Go back. All right. It says 105.5. 57. Oh, millimeters. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. My bad. I'm used to Amazon. Everything in centimeters. 105.5 millimeters in inches. 4.15. Okay, and what do we need? We need 3.5, so that's actually longer. All right, the wide is 2 3/4. So okay, but that'll work. And what was it? 74. 74 millimeter, 2 inches. 2.91, and what do we got? 2 3/4. So that's like, what's that, like 2 75? Okay, it's bigger. Well, we'll see. I get the feeling when I get there, they're gonna be like, "Oh, we don't have them. Oh, we don't have them anymore." But I gotta say, I do like that. That's I don't know, is that plastic? Is that plastic or is that steel? That's the question. If it's plastic, we don't want it. If that plastic, we don't want it. How's it made? Molded nylon. Nah, we don't want that. No. Body is plastic. We don't want that. We too fat for that. Alright, let's head on back up there anymore. We don't like that. Oh, FX platform. But I don't have anything that's foldable. Dimension pedals. We don't want plastic. They call heavy duty. But then, nope, nylon. We don't want it. Pedal body plastic. We don't want no plastic. No plastic. You know, we don't want that to come back. Yeah. They plastic. Oh. Now, you see that forged aluminum, platinum type body. Body material is aluminum. Okay, so we know that's what we're looking for. We don't want plastic. We don't want plastic. Because I'm too fat for plastic. What about these? These are cute too. Forged aluminum body, pedal body material aluminum. So either one of these will work. Boom, 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 boom. See, these are metal. What I got now is plastic. I'm going to miss them not being able to fold up, but that's okay. You can always fix that later. At least it's something for right now. Like I said, electric chopper pedal. What the heck is that? Ooh. 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 These two, you know, are metal. This is plastic. Yup, plastic. We don't want that. Well, anyway, so we know what we're looking for. We know exactly what we're looking for. Nice said, I heard some of it in my sleep. Something about a hill in the alley. Well, I actually took y'all through Google Maps, and we actually went the path that I'm taking tomorrow. I showed you some of the hood. I took you to the light rail station, and then we actually went to the bike shop that I'm going to in the morning. They open at 10 o'clock. And not only that, I actually took you step by step the pathway we're going to take to get there. I actually took you where we're going to go to get there. Oh. And then I showed you the actual bike shop, and then we went in there and we looked at some of the pedals. Now the guy told me $25, so I don't know what kind of pedals he was talking about, but I saw two that I like for $19.99, and I wonder what they're gonna charge me to put them on. If I'm lucky, yeah, I ain't gonna get lucky. So at least now we got, $30 to work with. So if they charge $10 to put them on, then we can get, depends on what they charge to put them on. If they charge $10 to put them on, then we know we can't spend more than 20. But like I said, if I had to get something plastic, then I'll go back Tuesday and fix it. But but the thing is that they gonna put them on, so we gonna know if it's gonna fit, cause they gonna put them on. They're not gonna give it to me if it ain't working. So that's the good thing. So I thank Toss for that. The important thing is to come out. As long as I come out, Helen. So it's gonna be embarrassing riding up the hill, but then we gonna forget all about it when we come back out. It's just like a woman having a baby. And when she in that childbirth, she feel the pain. When they put that baby on her shoulder, on her chest, you forget all about the pain. I'm gonna run in there. Everybody I know is up there. I know it. What happened to your pedal? Be like, we going to the bike shop to fix it right now. Now it says something at 3:24. So let me get out of here. Appreciate y'all for watching. And I will see y'all tomorrow. It's already 3 in the morning. It's already 3 in the morning. I put that on 4,000. We didn't need it. We're only doing 720. Change the output. Change it back to 33. Change it back to 3350. Change that to 3350. Didn't have no problems. They're going 3350. Didn't have no problems. It shouldn't even flinch. And we should have enough stuff to run all of this and to run other things. Alrighty, is anybody still woke? Anyone still here? Alrighty, see y'all tomorrow. All right, and we out.